Hey Glam Fam, welcome back. Today is going to be a review of episode 10 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This may not be that long. This episode went by real quick to me. They kind of spent a lot of time on each scene, so it really isn't too much to talk about. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we start with Ralph and Drew. Ralph is setting up this nice brunch for the ladies, well, the couples, the ladies and their men, before the Portugal trip because they all want to make peace before they go on this trip. So all of the couples arrived. Courtney brought her baby daddy, Bryce, who Kenya knows. And Kenya and Sheree's men couldn't show up. Martell was not feeling well, and Roy had to work. Sheree had the audacity to throw shade.
She's dating a new guy. Ain't nobody seen him though.
As if her man showed up. And then Kenya had the audacity to throw shade at Marlo as if her man showed up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna whip it up a little bit.
What the is he wearing? eBay was closed today.
So the two women with no men sitting here talking about everybody else's men. At least everybody else's men showed up. So they start asking Marlo about her man and stuff. Of course, Candy knows him.
He's the head chef at the Continent.
Oh, you know him too?
Candy, you know him?
Well, not know him. I mean, I met him.
Oh, Candy know everybody. It don't make no sense how she be knowing everybody man like that. Roy calls during the brunch. I'm sure that was planned. So yeah, they're on FaceTime. Kenya's showing everybody, you see y'all, my man is real. He exists. Look at my man. And Marlo goes, is that Roy? I know Roy. I went on a date with Roy.
Oh, hi. Look who's here.
Hi.
Oh, say hi.
Oh my God, is that Roy?
Yeah.
The one
Say
that
hi.
called me crazy?
Yeah.
I know Roy.
How are you doing?
I went on a date with him before.
Oh, God. I just cannot.
Hey y'all, when I tell y'all Kenya ran from the table. Kenya ran from the table the moment Marlo said that. I don't know if she knew that already or, she claimed Roy had told her, but it didn't seem like it. She seemed in her feelings to me. She ran from that table. So, when she went away, she went to go talk to Roy by herself. So while she's doing that, Marlo is showing the ladies the DM between her and Roy.
You know when this was? When I was doing my movie, the video with Cynthia Bailey and someone else. So I was asking what to wear, and he came in and said, the bodysuit, Miss Marlo. And then we started talking from there. So you didn't know him before that, though? No.
And it serves Kenya right. This is exactly what she did in the beginning of the season with Martell. So that's just how karma works, babe. And Marlo actually went on a date with her man, so Kenya was obviously feeling some type of way about it. She was trying to act like she wasn't, but she was. She kept throwing all types of shade, like, oh, well, now he know it not to date, and girl, you're bothered, and it's okay. So then Sheree said something about like how she needs Courtney there to mediate, and Kenya starts throwing shade at Courtney. So Courtney picked up on it and she started throwing shade back. So I guess Kenya wasn't expecting that. So she just completely kills the vibe and told Courtney to stop touching her.
I may need you.
No, you won't.
The crisis management.
I don't know. It didn't work out too well with her and Candy. I don't know how good she is.
Of course you wouldn't.
No, I'm serious, yeah. I don't need crisis management. I'm a crisis all of my
We
own.
know.
So
That's why she's
you
doing
want me to be
that.
I need you to keep your hands to yourself. I know you're touchy, but we're not there yet.
I didn't touch you.
No, you did three
I did
times.
not.
Yeah. I'm just saying I would like you not to do that.
Now, Kenya don't know her like that. I can understand her like having an issue with it, but it was the way she did it. Like, girl, you started with her. You started being shady first. Then you couldn't handle her shade. So then you took it too far and said, oh, don't touch me like that. I don't know you like that. Like, you just killed the vibe. And that's one thing Kenya know how to do. She know how to kill the vibe. When she not in the mood, she one of those people that want to drag everybody else down with her. She don't want nobody to be in the mood because she ain't in the mood. No, she was still mad because Marlo said she dated her man. So the ladies head to Portugal, and everyone is getting along somewhat so far, but Drew is not feeling Sheree because at the brunch, Sheree tried to expose Drew for having this lawsuit for not paying her chef. Now we know why Sheree brought that up. Well, I thought I knew. Well, I thought I knew. We figure out why Sheree brought it up later, but at this point, I just felt like, Sheree don't pay. Sheree, everybody knows Sheree don't pay. She always getting exposed for that. So I thought at this point, she was just trying to drag everybody down with her. She was just trying to go, listen, they say I don't pay, but she don't pay, Drew don't pay either. That's what I thought it was about. But like I said, later on, we're going to figure out why she was really coming for Drew. Candy and Kenya are off somewhere talking. Candy asked Kenya if she felt some sort of way about the Marlo and Roy dating situation. Kenya, of course she going to say no. But her actions was speaking way louder than her words. Her words are saying unbothered, but her actions are saying very much bothered. So, the girl ran from the table the moment Marlo said that. So then Sonya and Marlo are talking, and Sonya calls out the double standard that I was talking about earlier as far as Roy DMing Marlo and Martell DMing Kenya. Now, we are not comparing the men. Okay, we're not saying that Roy is a cheater, he's cheating on Kenya and all of it. That's not the comparison. The comparison is the fact that Kenya felt the need to bring up to her friend months later on camera that her man was DMing her and that her man wanted her first. That is the exact same situation as to when Marlo actually is not the same, honestly, because Kenya's was actually very calculated. Marlo, I feel like this was actually Marlo's first time seeing Roy, and she told her the moment she figured out. Kenya purposely waited until filming started to make this a big deal. So if you want to say they're not the same, you're absolutely right. Kenya was being way more messy and way more calculated. Marlo saw Roy and was like, is that Roy? Oh, I dated him. Kenya didn't do that. She waited until filming started. So, if you want to say the situations aren't the same, you're right. They're not the same. Kenya was way more messy. I honestly didn't feel like Marlo was trying to be messy in that moment. I feel like she just saw him and she was like, oh, I know him. The same way Candy be like, oh, I know your man. Same thing. So, hey, Sonya wasn't wrong here. So the ladies head to dinner, and they start by clearing the air. Courtney decides to confront Kenya about them at the brunch and how she felt like they were joking, but Kenya was starting to get a little serious.
Kenya, I just want to bring it up because I didn't know we had a problem until the other day. Sheree said that you felt like I wasn't allowing you to get to know me and then I was all violating your space.
Kenya's being a diva. Kenya was really getting on my nerves this episode because Kenya just don't know how to act when she go on vacation. It's like a child. Like, she don't know how to act on vacation. It's like she always throwing tantrums, always being a diva. Girl, what is your problem? She like to go out the country and act up, child. So then she told Courtney, she didn't like Courtney touching her, and she felt like Courtney was being condescending to her. And, she was just setting boundaries. Now, the only part I agree with is her setting boundaries. Yes, telling someone not to touch you. Yeah, she was setting a boundary. That I'll give her that. But it was the way she did it. Courtney was not being condescending. She was actually trying to be condescending to Courtney first and disguise it under a joke. Courtney saw what was going on, so she started joking back. You didn't expect her to come back, and then you started going, don't touch me. Don't touch me. You know what I mean? Like that. So I feel like Courtney was actually being playful and Kenya was being more condescending. But that's just Kenya. I don't expect anything less from Kenya. Kenya does not take accountability for her actions, and it is what it is. There's always a reason she did something. Somebody did something to her first. She was just defending herself. She was just responding. She doesn't ever see herself attacking anybody else. So it is what it is. I didn't expect her to actually apologize to Courtney. So then Drew calls out Sheree for the whole lawsuit situation and how she tried to call Drew out. They start going at it. And then eventually Sheree reveals why she's really upset with Drew. So she is upset with Drew, still upset with Drew, because Drew told everybody that Sheree took her merch back. And they already talked about this. Like, we talked about this episodes ago. And it happened. You know, Kenya confirmed it happened. Candy confirmed it happened. So why are you upset? You keep trying to say, and she kept trying to call Drew a liar, like you're lying. Everybody confirmed it. Kenya confirmed it. Candy confirmed it. Sonya confirmed it. It seems like the only person who got to keep their stuff was Marlo and Andy. So yeah, Sheree was just being real petty and childish, and Drew got her all the way together.
That is serious. That's not cool for you to go and talk about something that's happening to me and my family and never come to me personally.
It doesn't feel good, does it?
So you're trying to teach me a lesson?
No, I'm not
You're trying to be a tit for tat? Girl, bye. We already talked about it. So you just are incapable of moving forward. So how are you doing a trip about healing and you can't heal your damn self? I'm being vulnerable and bringing my feelings to you. So can you acknowledge that? Then we can get to how you feel. Like, then we can talk.
Don't
That's
tell
two
me
separate
what
things.
I need to acknowledge. First of all, you need to
I
change
would
your
like
tone.
you to apologize and own.
Okay, and I would
you know
like
what
you
I
to
mean?
apologize and own it.
Okay,
and
let's talk about
acknowledge
one thing
that
at a
you lied
time.
about Sheila
But one
Sheree.
thing at a time, because that's deflecting.
Yeah, so after that, you know, Drew kind of left the table in tears. I feel like Drew was hurt because she really didn't have an issue with Sheree. I feel like Sheree just really caught her off guard with that. And even though she dragged Sheree, like she really got her together, I don't think she was expecting to have to do that. I think she actually likes Sheree, so she don't really understand why Sheree keep coming for her when she's just telling the truth. Girl, you gave me the shirt on camera. You took it back once the cameras went down. Like, why are you so upset that I said that when it happened? So yeah, Drew leaves the table in tears. They all go check on her, and the episode ends there.
I need you to do better as a host.
Listen, I'm doing a great
You did?
job.
Yes,
You guys
until
said
just
it.
now.
I am a work in progress, and we all are.
Drew, she's crying. Where'd she go?
You ran her off. She's out crying.
So next week, we continue with the Portugal trip. Kenya has yet another injury.
Oh, she fell down.
The way she still, like, is desperate to be the center of attention at her big age really needs to be studied. It's quite pathetic how Kenya always tries to make things about her. It's honestly sad. I don't know why she hasn't tried therapy yet, but I think she could benefit greatly. Something is seriously wrong with her. Like, and it's like every time I try to like Kenya, she always does something. Always. Like, you can't never just like the girl. She gonna let you down. That's one, she gonna let you down. Mayetta confronts Marlo on bringing up Roy, but won't she just like kikiing with Candy when they, ooh, the streets. Wasn't that you?
You heard about Marcel.
Girl, them streets. And you know me.
The streets been talking to you too?
Yes.
So it seems like Mayetta and Sonya are gonna get into it as well, and then the ladies get into it about something else. I don't know. It's gonna be a bunch of drama next week, basically. And yeah, they're still gonna be in Portugal. So that was that. Kenya and Sheree really got on my nerves this episode. They really did. They were just being so childish for no reason.
So childish and immature.
But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought about that in the comments down below. Stay happy, healthy, and all of that good stuff, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.